Hello everyone, welcome back to the grammar series on our YouTube channel IELTS Login. This is lesson number 11 and the topic of today's discussion is non-finite verb. Today we shall continue with part 3 of 6 related to non-finite verb. In the earlier two videos, that is part 1 of 6, we had a glimpse of the distinction between finite and non-finite verb with examples, followed by three types of non-finite verbs, that is infinitives, participles and gerunds. We had only the names, not the details. Then in part 2 of 6 we talked about the definition of infinitive, that is first type of non-finite verb, the definition of infinitive with examples. Then types of infinitives. There are two types of infinitives. One is to infinitive and bare infinitive. To infinitive with its 14 uses, 14 rules or 14 functions with examples had already been discussed in part 2 of 6. So today we shall continue with the same topic, that is the topic of infinitive. In types of infinitives, to infinitive is already done. Today we are going to talk about bare infinitive, followed by practice exercises related to the topic of infinitive. So let's get started. The topic of today's interest is bare infinitive. As the name indicates, bare infinitive. Infinitive, you all know, is first form of the verb. If it is used with to, it is called to infinitive. If it is used without to, that is bare infinitive. Broadly speaking, students, bare infinitive has total 4 uses. Like to infinitive has different uses. Similarly, bare infinitive also has different roles to play in a sentence. Let's discuss it in detail with examples. See, bare infinitive is the base form of the verb. Base form means first form of the verb without any changes. No s or es, no ing, no ed, no other change will be there. Only the base form should be there. So bare infinitive is the base form of the verb without to. If it is with to, it is called to infinitive. If it is without to, it is called bare infinitive. Let's have some uses. There are 4 major uses of bare infinitive. It is usually used after the modal auxiliary verbs like will, would, shall, should, can, could, may, might, must. Then the second use is it is used after expressions like had better, had rather, then would sooner, sooner than, or rather than. Third use is that bare infinitive is used after conjunctions like but, and, except. And special use of this bare infinitive is that it is used after certain verbs. Students, you have to learn this list. There are some special verbs which will always have bare infinitive after that. After certain verbs like make, let, bid, watch, know, observe, need, dare, see and hear. So these are some of the verbs and some of the expressions and the modal auxiliary verbs after which we use bare infinitive. Let's discuss the examples now. The first example, I have given different examples. In the first 4 examples, we have covered the modal auxiliary verbs. I can lift this box. Can is modal and lift is first form of the verb. It is bare infinitive. In the bracket, I have also written after what it is used. There are 4 uses, so I have given 4 examples of first use. That is bare infinitive is used after first form of the verb. I can lift this box. This is modal and lift is first form of the verb. This is bare infinitive. Second example, they will do the needful to upgrade the software. Will is modal auxiliary, Do is first form of the verb. Do is bare infinitive. So it is also used after modal auxiliary. You must work hard to get first position in the school. So must is modal and work is bare infinitive. So this is also used after bare infinitive. Next we have, we should pay full attention to the health symptoms. Whenever we have any health problem and our body gives us symptoms, we should give full attention to those symptoms. So we should pay. Should is modal auxiliary, pay is first form of the verb. This is bare infinitive. So these are the 4 examples in which we have used bare infinitive after modal auxiliary. In the next part of the video, we'll continue more examples. Moving on to next examples. You had better take permission from the teacher. Here had better, take is bare infinitive. So this is used after the expression had better. 6th example, I would rather fail than cheat in the exams. So fail is bare infinitive, cheat is also bare infinitive. So these 2 bare infinitives are used after the expression would rather. Then the next example, example number 7, they had rather do the work instead of quitting it. So do is bare infinitive, first form of the verb. This is used after the expression had better. So 3 examples after had better, would rather, had rather. Now the next example, Sumit would rather have a nominal lifestyle rather than take bribe. So take is bare infinitive. It is used after the expression rather than. Students, we have done 4 examples where bare infinitive is used after modal auxiliary verb, and 4 examples after the expressions like had better, would rather, had rather, or rather than. Now the next 2 examples are related to conjunction, like but, except. After this also we can use bare infinitives. Sumesh did nothing but complain. But is conjunction and complain is bare infinitive. So after the conjunction but. Lukesh did not perform as expected in the final exam. The reason is quite obvious. Why he did not perform well? Because he did not do the last minute revision, the revision which is supposed to be done in the last days of the exams. He did not do that. So the reason is quite obvious. He did everything except do revision in the last days. So except is conjunction, do is bare infinitive. So these are 2 examples where bare infinitive is used after conjunctions. We shall continue with more examples in the next part of the video. Moving on with more examples. Example number 9. I bid Ruhani go to the education trip to Jaipur. So bid is verb and go is bare infinitive. So it is used, this bare infinitive is used after the verb bid. Then let him sit there. Let is the verb and sit is bare infinitive. So it is used after the verb let. I made the naughty children go out of the class. Made is verb and go is bare infinitive. So this is used after the verb made. Then we need not buy new books as the same are available in the library. So need is verb, buy is bare infinitive. It is used after the verb need. I heard him cry for his mother who breathed her last recently. So heard is verb and cry is bare infinitive. So it is used after the verb heard. The next example is the teacher saw the students do cheating from chits. Saw is verb and do is bare infinitive. So it is used after the verb saw. Children, we have done 16 examples. 4 examples with modal auxiliary verbs, then some examples with special expressions like rather than, had better, or would rather, then 2 examples with conjunctions, and some examples, 6 examples with special verbs like let, make, hear, bid, Some more examples can be there, but I hope 16 examples are sufficient to understand the concept of bare infinitive. I suggest to all of you, don't depend on the teacher. A teacher can only give you some information. You should watch this video carefully, understand the concept of bare infinitive, and continue to explore more examples, more exercises from the internet, from grammar books, from YouTube channel. So many sources are there. So do practice more exercises, do practice some examples on your own. Try to make the examples on your own. This will definitely make you confident. So children, with this we finish the topic of bare infinitive, and with this we also finish the topic of infinitive. Infinitive is of two types, to infinitive and bare infinitive. We have done the uses of to infinitive with the examples. Then today we have done the uses of bare infinitive with the example. I can well assume that the topic of infinitive is clear to everyone. The video is not finished yet. In the next part of the lesson we shall continue with practice exercise, or you can say homework exercise. So let's do practice together. Let's learn and grow together. Let's test the attainment of desired objectives in the form of practice exercise, or you can also take it as a homework exercise. Two types of exercises are there. Fill in the blanks with an infinitive. Second type of exercise is combine the two sentences with the help of an infinitive. Students, when you have this type of exercise, don't fill the blanks blindly. Most of the students, or most of the time, we fill the infinitive with two infinitive. We fill the blanks with two infinitive. But actually there is not only one possibility. There are three possibilities. Whenever this type of question is there, fill in the blanks with an infinitive. Three possibilities are there. First possibility is that we can fill in the blank with to infinitive active form, to infinitive passive form, and third one is bare infinitive. Please learn the rules of to infinitive, active and passive voice, and the uses of bare infinitive properly, so that you don't have any difficulty in filling the blanks. Let's have the homework exercise. Students, I have written some sentences. I will read the sentences for you, then I will also write the answers. Please pause the video. Don't do cheating. Please pause the video, solve the exercise, then come back to the video again and see how many right answers are there. And please do mention in the comment section how many correct blanks or how many correct answers are there from your side. And please do mention why you have got the wrong answers, why you have doubt. I can clarify your doubt. I can take your questions in the comment section below. Let's continue. Fill in the blanks with an infinitive. Three possibilities are there. See all the possibilities, then only reach some proper answer. There was nothing for it, so verb is given in the bracket, that is fight. So you can fill in the blank with to infinitive, bare infinitive, or to infinitive passive form. Let us dash blank. In the blank we have, in the bracket we have the verb pray. Next, I have come dash you. See, we heard her dash a song. Sing is the verb here, not song. Sing is the verb here. So we heard her dash a song. It is a penal offense dash a public servant. The verb given to you is bribe. The work has dash by you. The verb do is given in the bracket. The fine has dash by the latecomers. In the bracket we have pay. You dare not dash my glasses. Bracket touch is the verb. I would rather dash hungry than have unfair work ethics. So go is the verb given to us. There was not a moment dash miss. These are the verbs given in the brackets. Do go for the practice exercise. Pause the video. Do your work honestly. Let's see how many right answers are there. I hope you must have paused the video. Let's have the answers now. There was nothing for it. So obviously to fight. There was nothing for it to fight. Let's write the examples with blue pen. To fight. So here we have filled the blank with to infinitive active form, because there is no indication that there is any subject at the end. Let us dash. So I told you with let we always use bare infinitive. So what is bare infinitive? First form of the verb pray. I have come. I is the subject. If the subject is in the beginning, it means it is an active sentence. I have come to see you. To infinitive active form. We heard her dash a song. After here, after the verb, special verb like here, let, we always use bare infinitive. So what will be the answer? Sing a song. We heard her sing a song. It is a penal offense, it is a crime, it is a penal offense dash a public servant. So it is also an active sentence. So it will be to bribe. It is a penal offense to bribe a public servant. The verb has dash by you. It is a clear indication. See, the word by you is there. Usually the word by you is used at the end when we talk about passive sentences. So this is a clear indication that the work is object, it is in the beginning, and doer, that is the subject, is at the end. So this is the example of passive sentence. If passive sentence is there, then we will have this structure: to be done. To be done. The work has to be done by you. Please make sure to go through this concept before filling the blank. Don't just fill in the blank blindly as to infinitive active. Sometimes passive sentence can also be given. So this is the example of passive sentence. Next example, the fine has dash by the latecomers. So by the latecomers. So subject is at the end, the fine object is at the beginning. Obviously again this is passive sentence. The fine has to be paid. The fine has to be paid by the latecomers. You dare not dash my glasses. After dare we always use bare infinitive. We will fill the word touch. You dare not touch my glasses. I would rather dash hungry than have unfair work ethics. After the expression like had rather, we use bare infinitive, so that's why we will fill go. There was not a moment. There was not a moment to be missed. So this is again to infinitive passive form. Students, I hope the exercise is clear to you, and I hope you must have got maximum correct answers, or maybe all the correct answers. Please do let us know in the comment section about your performance. In the next part of the video, we'll continue with the next type of exercise, that is combine the sentences with the help of an infinitive. Now second type of exercise, combine the following sentences into one using an infinitive. Two sentences are given to us, we have to combine into one. Let me remind you the topic of simple, compound and complex sentence. When we change the compound sentences to simple and complex sentences to simple, we used to infinitive there also. We used to infinitive, then we also used participle and gerund. You can take the help of that topic also to understand or to solve this exercise. I will read the sentences for you. 10 sentences will be given to you for practice. 5 are written, then I will give you the answers, then I will write the next 5 sentences followed by example. Please pause the video after I read the questions, solve the sentences, combine the 2 sentences into one and tally the answers. Please do comment in the comment section below how many answers are correct from your side. Before we start this exercise, let me give you one hint. Whenever we join 2 sentences, one sentence will remain the same. One sentence will remain the same. The changes will take place with the other sentence. Let me give you the hint, one more hint. One sentence will remain the same. In the second sentence, you have to find the verb. You have to find the verb. Whatever verb is there, change to first form, add 2 with that and join it with the first sentence. First sentence means one sentence will remain the same. It can be the first sentence also, second sentence also. You have to see what type of sentence is this and combine into one. And the sentences which we get as the answer, it is always a simple sentence because in simple sentence we have only one tense element. Here we have two tense elements, but when we use to infinitive or to infinitive passive form, obviously it will change into a simple sentence because tense element will be gone. First sentence, we went to Vrindavan. We wanted to feel the childhood memories of Lord Krishna. This is first sentence. I speak the truth. I am not afraid of it. Combine these 2 sentences. One sentence will remain same out of these 2. One sentence will remain same. Second sentence will be joined together with 2 infinitive. Everyone should do his duty honestly. India expects this of every man. Then this box is very heavy. Ria cannot lift it. He wants to earn his childhood. He works very hard for that reason. These 5 sentences are for practice. Do it, then come back for the correct answers. Time for the answers. We went to Vrindavan. We wanted to feel the childhood memories of Lord Krishna. Students, please circle the verbs first. 2 sentences are there. Circle the verbs first. Why? Because I have already told you one sentence will remain the same. One sentence will be joined with the other one from the verb. So change the verb to first form, add 2 and join the sentence. Please, so went is the verb here and wanted is the verb here. Here there is, in this sentence there is no problem. To infinitive is already there. So leave everything else, join the sentence from to infinitive, you will get the answer. We went to Vrindavan to feel the childhood memories of Lord Krishna. So this is a combination of combining of 2 sentences into one. What is the difference between both? In the question we have 2 simple sentences, but in the answer the same thing is there, but instead of 2 sentences we have got 1 sentence. Instead of 2 clauses we have got 1 clause. Instead of 2 verbs, I mean finite verbs, we have only 1 finite verb. So the answer which we have got is the example of simple sentence. So 2 simple sentences joined together to have 1 simple sentence with the help of 2 infinitive. Here tense, this is tense element. This is tense element, only 1 tense element is there. Here 2 tense elements are there. This is a simple sentence. I speak the truth. Speak is the verb. I am not afraid of it. Am is there. One sentence will remain the same. I am not afraid of what? I am not afraid to speak the truth. I am not afraid to speak the truth. So to speak is the to infinitive. Am is the tense element. This is tense element. So 1 tense element, 1 tense element, simple sentence. 2 tense elements, 2 tense elements, 2 simple sentences. This topic will help you a lot in changing a compound sentence into simple, changing complex sentence into simple. Everyone should do his duty honestly. India expects this of every man. India expects what? India expects every man to do his duty honestly. So do is the tense element. Do is the should do is the tense element. Should. So leave everything from here, add the sentence with do to infinitive. India expects every man to do his duty honestly. So expects is the tense element. This is also a simple sentence. This box is very heavy, Ria cannot lift it. Students, this sentence can be joined in active form also, in passive form also. If you put subject in the beginning, then you can have active sentence. If you take subject at the end, you can have passive sentence. So both the possibilities are there. This box is very heavy. Is tense element. Cannot lift is there. This box is very heavy for Ria to lift. This is to infinitive. Is tense element. One tense element is there. Here Ria is the subject in the beginning. That's why it is active sentence. If you take Ria at the end, it will be passive, and the structure will also be passive. This box is very heavy to be lifted by Ria. Is tense element. Then next, he wants to earn his childhood. He works very hard for that reason. In this sentence, to infinitive is already there. Wants is tense element, works is tense element. Very easy. He works very hard to earn his livelihood. This is simple sentence. Works is tense element. This is tense element. This is tense element. This is tense element. Students, if you look at the answers, in all the answers we have one tense element only. If one tense element is there, it means there is only one clause. If there is only one clause, it means we are talking about simple sentence. I hope these 5 sentences are understood by you easily. In the next part of the video, we'll continue with 5 more examples. That will be the end of the video then. Next 5 examples now. He did not have even a rupee with him. He could not buy a loaf of bread. He formed a resolution. He was to the effect that he would not speculate anymore. Jagmohan has 5 children. He must provide for them. The strikers held a meeting. They wished to discuss the terms of the employers. The robber took out a knife. He intended to frighten the old man. Now do these sentences, please. Do these sentences very carefully and come out with the correct answers. Pause this video and tally the answers with me afterwards. Now the answers. He did not have a rupee with him. He could not buy a loaf of bread. So did is tense element, could is modal verb. So one sentence will remain same and we will join the sentence from the verb. He did not have even a rupee with him. For what? To buy a loaf of bread. So did is tense element, to buy is to infinitive. This is a simple sentence. He formed a resolution. He was to the effect that he would not speculate anymore. He formed a resolution. For what? Not to speculate anymore. One sentence remains same. Other sentence will have some changes. Verb part will remain. Before that, other things will go. He formed a resolution not to speculate anymore. Formed is tense element. Jagmohan has 5 children. He must provide for them. Jagmohan has 5 children to provide for them. To provide is to infinitive. We are joining 2 sentences into one, 2 simple sentences into one simple sentence with the help of 2 infinitive. Has is tense element. Here 2 elements, here 1 tense element. The strikers held a meeting. Why? They wished to discuss the terms of the employer. In this sentence, 2 infinitive is already there. Just delete the other thing and join the sentence from to infinitive. The strikers held a meeting to discuss the terms of the employers. To infinitive held is tense element. Last sentence, the robber took out a knife. Why? He intended to frighten the old man. Here to infinitive is already there. So leave other things and join the sentence from to infinitive. The robber took out a knife to frighten the old man. Students, with this we finish practice exercises. I'm pretty sure that you must have got all the correct answers. With this we finish the topic of bare infinitive. This was video number 3, part 3 of 6 related to non-finite verb. In first part we have talked about difference between finite and non-finite verb. In second part we talked about infinitive and to infinitive, first type of infinitive, that is to infinitive. In part 3 of 6 we have done bare infinitive with the examples followed by practice exercises. If you like today's video, if you like the content of the lesson, please do like, comment and share the YouTube channel IELTS Login. Please do subscribe it and hit the notifications to all, so that you can get all the latest videos, notification of all the latest videos. That's it. That's all from our side for the time being. Keep learning, keep growing.